In the early 19th century, amidst the candlelit salons of Vienna, a singular force emerged, a musical titan who would forever alter the landscape of sound and emotion. His name, Ludwig van Beethoven, at first glance, a man at the piano, but to those who listened, the world itself seemed to be speaking. Notes that breathed, cascaded, and crashed like thunder through the quiet halls of Europe. His creations weren't mere music, they were symphonies of the soul, defying convention and reshaping art. Beethoven was more than a composer, he was a revolutionary. Born in Bonn, Germany in 1770, Ludwig's world was steeped in music from the start. His father Johann, a musician himself, imposed harsh discipline on his gifted son. Beethoven was but 7 when thrust onto stage. His youthful performances were more than exhibitions of skill. They were glimpses of a prodigious talent, brimming with potential, yet burdened by familial expectations. By his teenage years, Beethoven had surpassed his teachers, absorbing the grandeur of the masters like Mozart and Haydn while finding his own voice. And before long, Vienna, the epicenter of classical music, beckoned. By 1792, Beethoven had arrived in Vienna, a city that vibrated with creativity. His reputation grew rapidly. He was hailed as both a virtuoso pianist and a composer of immense promise. Yet Vienna could only see the surface. Beneath lay an artist fiercely devoted to innovation, driven by inner turmoil and an approaching storm: deafness. By his late 20s, Beethoven's hearing began to fail, a devastating blow for any musician. But for Beethoven, this wasn't the end. It was the beginning of a profound transformation. In the face of silence, Beethoven dove deeper within, crafting compositions that transcended the physical realm. His Sonata No. 14, later known as the Moonlight Sonata, offered a glimpse into the depth of his inner world, whispering despair and defiance as the moonlight on a stormy sea. He said, "I will seize fate by the throat. It shall certainly not bend and crush me completely." His creations grew more audacious, unfurling like the pages of an untold epic. The man's spirit invigorated the music, each composition an assertion of life against adversity. The turning point came in 1804 with his Symphony No. 3, the Eroica. Originally dedicated to Napoleon Bonaparte, it was conceived as a tribute to human greatness. But upon Napoleon's declaration as emperor, Beethoven's illusions shattered. He rescinded the dedication. The symphony was a monumental shift, capturing the triumphs and follies of mankind in a whirlwind of emotive power. Beethoven had redefined what music could be, a reflection of the human experience in all its complexity. Yet greatness is often accompanied by solitude. As his hearing deteriorated further, Beethoven retreated from society, replaced words with vibrations felt against the piano. Distanced from the social intricacies, his compositions became his voice to the world. Ninth Symphony, his crowning achievement, eloquently encapsulating his life's journey, struggle leading to jubilation. The choral finale, based on Friedrich Schiller's Ode to Joy, celebrated universal brotherhood, a profound statement from a man ensnared in silence. It premiered in 1824. Beethoven, unable to hear the applause, moved solely by the vision he'd wrought. Despite his physical trials, Beethoven's legacy amplified. He reshaped musical forms, brought depth and emotion to new heights, and bridged eras from the classical to romantic. His final works, often introspective and innovative, ventured into uncharted territories. Beethoven passed away in 1827 at the age of 56, leaving behind a profound testament to the indomitable human spirit. His influence reverberates throughout the ages, urging each generation to feel, to create, to endure. So, what does it mean to be a prodigy like Beethoven? Beyond the mastery and genius lies a resilience, a refusal to succumb. In Beethoven's story, we find not just music, but a reflection of our own struggles and aspirations, an enduring call to embrace our inner symphonies, no matter the silence that surrounds us. What do you think of Beethoven's revolution in sound and spirit? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Prodigies, where genius is just the beginning.